Hey guys, I'm gonna talk about the combi like I mentioned yesterday. I didn't get a chance to talk about with everything going on. So yeah, I'll talk about it here in a second. And while I split it up, talk about the attachments themselves that I have. Maybe later on in the video. I'm not sure how much footage I'm gonna get today. I'll probably make it pretty short in terms of video. But yeah, y'all, I wanna really appreciate and thank y'all for all the kind comments and discussion on yesterday's video. Like I said, it was really just neat how everything worked itself out. You know, God has a plan for everything, and anytime you got a situation that you're kind of pondering over and worried about and not sure how to go about dealing with it, if that makes sense, God will come through if you pray about it. And obviously he came through and he let it be known. You saw the text. I think he said he had 3 family members die in the last couple weeks. So yeah, y'all, I didn't have a choice. Like I said, God just laid it on my heart just to let it go. I mean, it just hit me like a ton of bricks, y'all, and I couldn't say no. You know, even though he basically said he'd be willing to pay me $50, because I did in the initial text you saw. Since he was upset about the clippings, I was like, I'll just go ahead and knock 15 off or whatever, and just see if he'd be cool with 50, and he was. But you know, the fact that he mentioned, you know, the deaths in the family, I just had to let it go, like I said, guys. But yeah, y'all, I really appreciate all the support. And it really is, I mean, as weird as it seems, not knowing any of you or having met any of you other than Steven in person, but seeing a lot of you do the videos, Brian, Doc, Eddie. Enjoyed your video a couple days ago, Eddie, you know, talking about your season, and seems like things are going good for you, even though it is super hot. Looks like next week's going to cool off a lot, so that's good. Medlin, Ray, obviously Ray, and you other guys that do videos. You know, I really enjoy. I don't get to watch all of you as much as I would like, that kind of thing. But yeah, I won't stay slow down all season and winter. I'm sure I'll get a chance to check out some more videos from you guys. But appreciate all the support, y'all. Even obviously people that don't have videos that, you know, typically comment, Ben, Will. You know, a lot of you guys that come in the comments and offer support and kind words. And frankly, guys, y'all are teaching me, I'm sure, more than I'm teaching you. You know, so yeah, I've learned a lot. I'm really looking forward to going to the off season and fixing, you know, some pricing issues that I have with certain customers and all that, raising prices and doing different things, implementing different things in my business to make it better. You know, honestly, yeah, especially when it comes to pricing. I mean, I don't feel like I have to do price increases across the board, but I'll target certain properties, certain yards I know I need to go up on. And y'all have really got me to think about like that. And Russell, some of his suggestions, you know, talking about experimenting with various things, you know, when it comes to picking up new customers, maybe trying to get that premium price right off the jump, so to speak, and see what happens. You know, or even honestly, I may even think about implementing the card on file and just see about that. Let's, you know, like you said, just maybe experiment and just see what people say. You know, it ain't gonna hurt nothing, that kind of thing, guys. So yeah, I've really learned a lot from y'all, and I think it's very important. And this is the reason why I was so upset with that guy in the comments that has videos, and I'm assuming he mows and does some tree work and all that kind of stuff, but he's a landscaper. He's in our community, and for him, the comment was just unnecessary. He didn't have to come on my channel, and you saw it, like I said, the first and last comment, and just be negative. You know, and frankly, I still don't understand where he was getting. I was repeating the same thing over and over again, but that's all good. It's all good, man. I ain't worried about it. I just feel a certain kind of way due to the fact that, like I said, I feel like we need to support one another. Now, I think there's a difference between just outright being critical and criticizing and making fun of people, or constructive criticism. You know, I think constructive criticism, I welcome it. That kind of thing, guys. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's important to constructively, criticize, if that makes sense, in order to be helpful, but go about it and explain it in a certain way that's not come across as a jerk, so to speak, you know, and negative. But yeah, y'all, hey, listen, let me talk about the combi. It's a guy walking by. I always feel kind of funny when people walking by and I'm sitting here recording myself. You know, they probably wonder what I'm doing or whatever. But yeah, the combi system itself, we'll talk about the power head. Like I said, I'll talk about the attachments later, but yeah, the power head, I've had it for about 3 years. Honestly, God, I don't really remember what it cost. But obviously with the power head, I think it came with a battery and the charger itself. I ended up buying an extra battery. Again, I don't really remember how much it cost, but I'm just gonna tell you, it's definitely been a good tool. You know, the batteries have lasted, 3 years. Like I said, I've had it close to 3 years now and haven't had any issues. Obviously, you want to make sure that it doesn't get rained on. It has gotten wet before, but I don't think I've ever had it on my truck exposed when it came like just a downpour and got soaked. But I think you obviously got to be careful about, letting it get wet, that kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, honestly, the power head itself has plenty of power, aka torque. I consider them kind of the same thing, but yeah, I mean, it'll literally, if I put my hedge trimmer attachment on it, I mean, it'll cut through pretty much anything and last a long time. But yeah, overall, it's been a really good tool. We'll go over here and look at it real quick. But yeah, the battery's good, guys. It lasts, depending on the attachment. It depends on the attachment, how long the battery's gonna last. But the good news is the battery charges up fast. I mean, literally it'll charge up within 10 minutes. So it's that fast charger, that quick charge. So if I have a job where I know I'm gonna be using it a good bit, I'll just bring it with me and I can plug it up at a house or property and charge one of the batteries while I got the other one working, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's pretty rare that I'm gonna be using that much, that long. So normally I don't have to bring it around, and worry about charging a battery if I need to, but I can obviously if I need, if I feel like I'm gonna use it a lot, that kind of thing. But good news is, like I said, it charges up really fast, so that's good. But yeah, definitely suggest it. Again, I'm not really sure how much it costs. I can't remember how much it costs, but it was worth the money for sure. Batteries are durable, last a long time. Plenty of torque when it comes to different attachments. I'll talk about the various attachments that I have and how long the battery will last with each attachment, because it does vary depending on the attachment that you're using. So yeah, you got to consider that. But yeah, y'all, I don't know how much footage I'll get today. We'll see. I'll try to make this video kind of short. Probably just end up talking about the attachments themselves in the video and go from there. But yeah, doubt I'll get a lot of footage, y'all. But hope you're having a great day, great Labor Day weekend, that kind of thing. Talk to you later. Hey y'all, I'm at the wood yard now. I'm not gonna do any footage today in terms of mowing and like weed eating footage, that kind of thing. So yeah, it'll be a short video, obviously. And we're fixing to be done. I'm actually at the wood yard now, as you can see. Yeah, we got done mowing and I fertilized the yard right around 1 after we ate lunch. We mowed one more yard and I thought about mowing another one, but I decided I'd hold off the next week when it's cooler. And frankly, I know this yard didn't need it anyway. And I know the customer doesn't care necessarily, that kind of thing. So yeah, you got to consider those things when it comes to the yards themselves, the grass, is it growing or not, and whether the customer cares or not. So I know this customer doesn't care. He's laid back, a nice guy. So we'll just wait next week when the weather, is better and cooler, that kind of thing. But yeah, we've been up here since, like I said, a little after 1, doing bundles, and I even split some wood earlier, some water oak. So yeah, trying to, now things have kind of slowed down with the grass cutting, trying to maximize our time by doing other things, and the fact that we can make bundles and store my little storage shed over here. My storage shed's almost full now, to be honest with you. I mean, I still got a good bit of room that I can keep stacking higher for the bundles. I really feel like that I'm going to sell a lot of them. I'm getting ready to post an ad on Facebook Marketplace, which I should stay on there for as long as I need it to stay. Yeah, so I feel like I'm going to be selling a lot of them. But anyway, yeah, y'all, let's give you a quick update what's going on. Not any footage today. It's hot. Getting ready to go home now, but yeah, when I get home, we'll talk more about the combi and the attachments that I have, that kind of thing. But I hope you're having a great day, guys. Stay cool, hydrated. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, I'm back at the house. Yeah, good solid day overall. Obviously the grass, with it being so dry and hot, really slowing down, y'all. I mean, it's really just come to a stop. It's been kind of a little bit surprising, but it has been really, really dry in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, not really complaining, to be honest with you. I've been looking forward to things slowing down so I can have the weekends free and not have to worry about the weekends, which is what I'm planning on doing. We'll have a really good day, spend some time with my kids, going to the pool and watching college football, obviously. But anyway, yeah, I had some other things I picked up, and we'll get more into this, guys. A pre-emergent called Spectacle Flow. For any of you that are familiar and interested, I'll talk more about that when I start my first round of fall pre-emergent, by the way, which will be coming up in the next couple weeks, usually mid-September, that time period, that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll talk more about it. I know Ben was interested. Really good pre-emergent. It is expensive, but yeah, I bought 3 bottles, which will last me the whole fall. I'll be doing 2 applications in the fall, winter, one in September, then I'll come back again in late November, December for the fall pre-emergent round, that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll talk more about that as I get into it. Looking forward to it because it's easy and it's a really good money maker, that kind of thing, guys. But yeah, I did that. I got that picked up. My supplier came to me, actually. He was nice enough to meet me where I was at this morning and delivered it to me with a rebate from last year. So yeah, we'll get a big rebate, do a big order from people all over the state, and get a better deal doing it that way. So yeah, save a few $100s a bottle, but it's really expensive. But anyway, it works really good. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, y'all, hey, listen, here's the Combi. I got my articulating hedge trimmers that can reach out a little further. And obviously when I say articulating, you can move it different angles, that kind of thing, which is really, really handy, especially when it comes to these taller bushes. If you gotta use a ladder to really reach up and get the tops, you can kind of move it around, adjust it to make it easier to trim, that kind of thing. So yeah, obviously I got that. I've got a smaller one, which is nicer to do for smaller bushes if you don't want to bend over as much, that kind of thing. So yeah, the hedge trimmer attachment when it comes to the battery is really good. It doesn't use a whole lot of power. Honestly, I could run it a good solid hour to 2 hours, just depending on how much I'm actually using it. But it lasts a good long time with just one battery with the hedge trimmer attachments. Now, obviously it depends. I didn't mention this earlier. So yeah, you got different settings. You got 3 settings, obviously 1 being the low, 3 being the highest and the strongest. And obviously, 1's gonna use less power and 3's gonna use more, that kind of thing. So yeah, all you gotta do is just push this little lever and hold it, and it'll raise it up to whatever setting you wanna be. Obviously, the higher it is, the more power, that kind of thing. The stronger it's going to be, but it's going to use more power. But yeah, so that's something I wanted to throw out there. But yeah, I've got a weed eater attachment. It got corroded, so it don't work. It would last, the battery power would last, a fair amount, but not near as long as it would for the hedge trimmer. So yeah, it typically run down pretty fast, to be honest with you. The hedge with the weed eater attachment and the edger. The edger really wore it down really fast. So I don't really use that very often at all. The only time I'll use the hedge trimmer attachment with the battery combi motor is when I know I don't have a whole lot of edging, or if I'm gonna be using the weed eater in a lot of the yards, a lot of the properties to edge with. So I'll just bring it around if I know I'm not gonna use it a whole lot. But typically I'll carry a gas powered edger just because that battery does run down really fast with the edger attachment, that kind of thing, guys. So yeah, I also have a pole saw attachment I can put on there, but obviously I'm not really worried about that. It actually tore up. It got corroded too from fertilizer being in my storage bin on the spray truck, so it don't work. But yeah, I've got obviously the one that stretches out a lot that I use now, so I'm not really worried about that particular attachment. But yeah, y'all, it's a really great tool to have, and not having to worry about gas. And obviously it's gonna save yourself a little money when it comes to the gas and the oil. It's lasted, the batteries, have been fine 3 years I've had them. Again, they charge really fast, so if you ever need to bring the charger along with you, it's the quick charge. If you know you're gonna be using it a lot, you can bring it with you and just charge one of the batteries while you're operating the other one, while you're at the property that you're working at, that kind of thing. So yeah, I highly recommend it, guys. It's been a great tool, and it's lasted. I wasn't really sure if it's gonna last as long as it has, to be honest with you, but it has done a really great job and been durable and lasted a long time. One thing on the battery, you can click and see how much power is on it by just pushing this button. So as you can see, it's got 4 bars, which means it's fully powered. And obviously it'll go down once it gets close. Once it obviously reaches 1, it's about empty. It's about, out of power, that kind of thing, guys. But yeah, hey, listen, guys, hope you're having a great weekend. Really looking forward to it myself. I'll be working Labor Day. really looking forward to watching football and, you know, sleeping in, sleeping late. Been looking forward to this time of the year. Ready for it to cool down, as we all are, I'm sure. Looks like next week's gonna be a lot cooler, so that'll be good. But yeah, appreciate all y'all guys. Like I said, y'all are like family, man. This is one big lawn care family. We're all out here trying to help each other out, learn from each other, and hopefully I'm teaching y'all some things, and y'all are definitely teaching me a lot. Definitely learning a lot from you, so appreciate all you guys. Feel free to comment. Let me know if you got a topic, anything you want to discuss, that kind of thing, guys. But yeah, hope y'all had a great week, guys. Made some money, and have a great weekend. Talk to you later.